2 years ago, Saif Al-Sabah worked in tech support troubleshooting tankless water heaters.
The cyborg assassin Rick Recon requested this match.
Peter Rosado teaches middle school math. Joey Ace is a personal trainer at a Midtown gym.
We are that college-level WWE training ground.
And Bree Combination Wrestling owner and promoter and IT professional by day, Anthony Cole, brought them all here along with 30-ish other wrestlers, photographers, managers, and support staff on this early autumn Friday to the basement of this 75-year-old Catholic school in the Bronx for BCW's 26th show.
It's brutal, man. Like, my neck hurts, my back hurts, my knees. You know, once you hit like your 30s, you're like, ooh.
Now 31 years old, Joey Ace started training as a professional wrestler a decade ago.
TV's the goal.
To get signed to a televised wrestling show, Joey must, in theory, hone his craft, cultivate a following, and develop his character.
There's the edge. I'm like this. Whoa!
A villain in the ring, Joey admits his wrestling persona resembles nothing of the man he is and has always been outside of it.
Yeah, Mama's boy in real life.
While Saif also uses a stage name, he wrestles as himself. On this Friday night in the Bronx, Saturday in Jersey, and then Sunday in Orlando.
I probably won't sleep until Monday at around noon when I get home.
And Saif's maintained that schedule near every weekend for the last 2 years, since he quit his job and started wrestling full time.
It hurts, but it's all part of doing the work. I know what I signed up for.
This is where you start your career or even find a new avenue to continue building a new branch of your career.
BCW's head of talent relations and match commentator, Rosado, compares the months-long pre-show building of storylines and pairing of wrestlers to the lesson planning he performs in his classroom. Before anyone wrestles anyone, a doctor, assisted by a couple of EMTs, performs pre-match physicals.
I'm not going to do a hot dog and a handshake.
Wrestlers collect their night's pay after their matches.
Ask me what I have in the bag.
What do you got in the bag?
What I got in the bag is the most prestigious independent wrestling championship of all time.
And those with belts flaunt them. Here in this basement cafeteria for children, tonight serving as a dressing room for some very large adult professional wrestlers.
Man, these people, I love them.
It doesn't matter if you're black, white, you're gay, you're straight, you're religious. It doesn't matter. You can come here and entertain and just have a good time.
While not all wrestle in every one of the New York City-based 3-year-old BCW shows, all performers appear to know one another.
This is a lifestyle like any other.
All reference the camaraderie and trust necessary to execute moves that place all parties at risk of, at times, very serious injuries. Even with 2 more shows in 2 other states still remaining this weekend, Saif hangs around after he finishes his match to watch the night's other 10 fights.
There's a lot of guys I love, and they're wrestling too, so I want to be there to support as much as I can.
We leave before the main event. On pace to start late, but hopefully not so late, the State Athletic Commission must intervene and end the evening early.
We had the crowd engaged for a moment in time.
This show costs around $5,000 to put on, a sum Cole admits Bree Combination Wrestling won't always make back in its 5-year plan to become profitable and establish an international brand.
I believe that this is a platform for me to make the world a better place.
With wrestlers hustling here from day jobs to chase a chance at a full-time position on a televised show, as many of them have pursued for years and plan to continue pursuing for as long as it takes to get there.
Till the wheels fall off, man. Till the wheels fall off.
In the Parkchester section of the Bronx, I'm Matt King, Fox 5 News.